Good evening. The family of a student from the University of Bournemouth who died of meningitis B are calling for all children to be vaccinated against that strain of the illness.
Meg Draper was in the first year of her physiotherapy course when she became seriously ill with a disease that affects the brain and spinal cord and is common among students. Mary-Claire Kerry-Jones reports.
Always smiling. That's how Meg Draper's family and friends will remember her.
I know all parents would gush about their children, but Meg was beautiful, and not only just beautiful on the outside, she was just beautiful on the inside. She was just so kind, caring.
Just everywhere she went, and just seemed to absolutely love her. And she'd always wanted to live in Bournemouth, which is where she was.
In September, Meg started a physiotherapy course at Bournemouth University. But 5 weeks later, Meg contracted meningitis and died.
Afterwards, we found out that Meg wasn't actually vaccinated against the strain of meningitis that she ended up dying from. So we knew that she'd been vaccinated against meningitis in school, and just as you would, you've been told your child's vaccinated against meningitis, but we've later found out that the strain that Meg died from, she wasn't vaccinated against, and we were just completely unaware.
Meg died from meningitis B, but a vaccine for that strain of meningitis isn't available on the NHS for people born before 2015, although babies under the age of 1 are being vaccinated. Now Meg's parents want to raise awareness of that issue, and they're supporting the Meningitis Now campaign, calling for those most at risk of meningitis B, such as students, to be vaccinated.
This campaign, we're calling it No Plan B for Men B, because we think it's not acceptable that there are these youngsters out there, these student-age young adults, who are unnecessarily at risk of getting meningitis because a vaccine that is available simply isn't available to them on the NHS. We'd love to see the government introduce that vaccine in order to help save lives.
She went off to university and she was sporty, fit, young and healthy. We never expected this to happen, and when it has, to then find out that there is a vaccine that she could have had that would mean she was still here, it's just so difficult to digest.
They now hope Meg's story will help to save the lives of others. Mary-Claire Kerry-Jones, ITV News.
And we have approached the Department of Health for a response to the campaign for meningitis B vaccinations to be provided for all children on the NHS. We are still awaiting their response.